I'm Elvis. This is Steve. We're Teamstrange, and it's episode 3 recap. You want to hit it?
But it was a blog.
Or a blog.
Whatever you want.
First checkpoint was in Shanto, and we were in the middle of the pack. We ended up getting ahead, and we pulled in. Unfortunately, they didn't get the footage, but we came in sideways over that cattle grate, down into the dirt.
I thought the transmission was going to end up in my lap.
Mind you, the camera guy followed us in. He came flying out of the passenger window of the van and hit the ground, bounced right back up, and we didn't see that footage though. The door, you had an issue with the door.
The door wouldn't close.
15 seconds. You know, the latch got closed, and when he went to close it, hit the strike plate, and just had to pop it back open.
I didn't remember my Lambo door training class.
You know, we pulled in there first, and we had like 4 cars right behind us and all the follow vehicles, so it was like a bottleneck, and we ended up pulling out of there last anyway. It just didn't matter. It sucked, but we were back right behind the pack, taking off. Then we went in for gas. We rolled in behind those guys. We were still good on gas, but everyone else needed. They pulled in. There was a clusterfuck there, so we just bailed out. We went another 60 miles, filled up.
Actually, operational gas station. That gave us the lead. We were doing, for once, Team Corvette.
We got to Rock Point first, got that checkpoint card. We had a quick little production stop to change the batteries in the camera, and
let the camera guy pee.
Camaro got in front of us, but we caught up with them. And we rolled in the last 2 hours going into, where did we end up? I don't know. Cortez?
Cortez.
Here's the thing. We pulled into town. Most of the way coming into town, Camaro let us run in front because they wanted us to hit cruise control, so they weren't speeding. It was easier just to follow us. But then a mile out of town, we let Camaro take the lead again, and we wanted them to come in first because they got a kick-ass car, and we didn't want to have to choose someone to go into the competition through town. And we can't find the address yet. And all of a sudden, we get over the walkie. Turn around, you guys passed it. It was Chick's voice. So we turned around, we went back half mile or so, pulled into a motel.
We pulled into the hotel where everybody was staying.
Right. And they're like, no, sorry.
So not only we would have been first, we would have been first to the bar.
So my question, who was that on the walkie? Because that's what killed us. I'm thinking it was Teresa.
Very well could have been. I asked all the flag girls, and they pretty honestly
I put that out to you, Teresa. Tony, what do you say? Or it was production. It was a planned stop. They had it rigged with the police, and they just had someone call when we passed by. But,
very possible.
I don't know. I think, Teresa, you were surfing the channels. You heard we were ahead with Camaro, and 2 seconds up the road, pulled over. Both cars. And,
we did talk our way out of the cops quicker than Team Camaro did.
Yeah, they must have not liked the way Camaro looked. Doesn't matter. We got in the middle of the pack. We were happy. Tony and Bill, they started to fume over the Evo boys, and we just kept adding a little fuel to the fire and pulled them aside and said, hey, guys, cops said that they're looking for this foreign 4-door gray car with numbers, but which was kind of true. They did say that, and but we just kept telling them, got them more worked up, and then you saw what happened. So
I missed most of it because I was bent over laughing. It was good.
We were so freaking happy because when the fireworks went off, man, you know, it was just like everything was off of us. We knew we were not getting put up. We weren't going in the challenge. And then as far as the challenge went, I mean, it was just painful to watch Ferrari.
It was almost as bad as having to have a conversation with Mark.
They were so freaking slow, and we actually wanted them to win. We wanted Evo out of there, so...
They didn't show the time he took to stop and freak out about his car when he just touched the barrel.
Yeah, it was crazy.
He stopped for like 20 minutes. I thought he was adjusting the air conditioning.
And then Evo boys finally got to go, and that was a lot of fun, because Steve jumped the concrete partitions there and wrote in the dirt on the back of the car, just married, for the Evo boys, because...
And we didn't even get invited to the reception.
And, you know, we thought the honeymoon was over. We thought they were going home, and unfortunately they pulled it out, but it was fucking hilarious hearing them screaming at Jason, and
I didn't want them to leave. I wanted to see more of that. That was great.
As soon as Evo took off, all of us in the middle started yelling, stop, stop, and fucking Jason jammed on the brakes, screwed their run up right from the beginning. We're looking forward to the next leg, and we're going to, again, try not to take first and try not to come in last. So,
And try not to get pulled over.
yes. Until next week, this is Steve. I'm Elvis. We're Teamstrange, and rock it on.
And don't play with fire.
I hear there's a couple of douchebags running around town. Well, where's your driver?